Eamonn Holmes admitted he never really saw London as his home after speaking of feeling lonely when not in his native Belfast. The TV star, 64, sent shockwaves through the showbiz industry on Saturday afternoon when it was announced he and Ruth, also 64, were getting a divorce after 14 years of marriage. It appears that the tally couple didn't see eye to eye over their future, with the news anchor desperate to return to Ireland. It seems Ruth didn't want to follow her husband, who was keen to live life by the sea in Northern Ireland in the years ahead. The pair spent much of their time in the capital, and until their split Eamonn and Ruth shared a luxury 6-bedroom home in Weybridge, Surrey. Speaking to Kay Adams for her How to Be 60 podcast, Eamonn said last year that he never considered England to be the place where he would spend the rest of his life, and said that he was lonely being away from his family. "I've never taken to London life, it's never been for me. It's not what I would call home," he explained. "I go back to Ireland all the time and everybody I know is there. My 4 other brothers, 2 of my children and my grandchild is there as well. So, it's always had a call for me to be back in Northern Ireland. That stretch of water is a big divide. I find London can be very lonely. I don't have the same friendships or camaraderie with people that I know in London, because it's all so disparate and far apart. I've never felt it to be home or somewhere that I would call home. You need mates. In the London area, you're miles away from everyone," he went on. "I've always pined to go back to Belfast because that's what I associate with company and friendship and crack. I'd love to have a house, nowadays probably a bungalow, with a sea view. I think that would make me happy. Trouble is, Ruth wouldn't go. That's a little snag. She wouldn't go. I do like the idea. I do like the idea of being there." Eamonn was reportedly keen to move back to his native city Belfast, which caused friction between the pair. He told the Mirror in 2023, "When people ask me what I'm doing at the weekend, I tell them I'm going home. Then my wife gets very irritated by this. She says, 'This is your home.' And I say, 'No Ruth, this is where I work. This is where I have to be.'" Friends close to Ruth have suggested she is the driving force behind the divorce is wide of the mark. "That's not the case, but whatever has caused them to divorce is private," a pal told us. "It is between them." They also said the marriage breakdown was very recent rather than other reports suggesting they split 2 years ago. Follow Mirror Celebs on TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads.